Secure transmission established. This is Keeper. We may speak freely, Agent. Prepare to receive your orders.
Keeper, should I be thanking you for these lovely accommodations?
Don't get cute and don't waste my time. You're here to work. You were chosen for this operation because of your exemplary performance during training. Imperial intelligence needs agents capable of working independently in the field. Now you apply your training to the real world. Nemro the Hutt and his organization run Jaguna, and you're in town to convince Nemro to supply the Empire.
Give me background. What are we working from?
Jaguna is an industrial town, and Nemro runs most of the industry. The Hutt applies weapons, drugs, and raw materials, but not to us. We believe Nemro has been reluctant to lose Republic customers by publicly siding with the Empire. It's time he overcame this reluctance.
And I'm your means of making that happen.
That's correct, Agent. We need to know what Nemro and his advisors are thinking before we can act. I want you to obtain access to the Nemro clan's inner circle. You'll require a cover identity. One of our contacts, an alien named Jig, has prepared a background for you and will provide the details.
So who am I going to be?
You'll be taking the role of a visiting pirate and trader. As I said, our contact will give you the details. Jig will be waiting for you at a safe house. Locate him, take what he offers, then report to me.
Consider it done.
Most of Jaguna is caught up in a turf war. Some of the gangs involved belong to the Hutts, others are independent. Your combat training should see you through, but expect brutality and expect to be targeted. Jaguna isn't friendly to strangers. Now, find Jig and report back to me. Keep her out.
Hello, Reformers, and welcome to Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition. Now, when we left off, of course, we were playing as Zainash, and we have just completed as much as I am willing to do in the Knights of the Fallen Empire edition, and of course we are going to be picking up where we left off with him when the new chapters are released. And so, I thought we may like to experience what is heralded as being the best class story, among other things, in the entire game in the meantime. So why not? Let us just make our way out and walk into a wall on our way, because obviously I am excellent at walking into walls. And now let us head on over to claim our new identity. Obviously I do actually want to just test out what's going on here, so let's just see what we can do. I have not played an Imperial agent before, so this is going to be a little bit difficult. And we have Snipe. So let's try and use that to good effect. There we go. Very nice indeed. Okay, so let's head in and speak to Jig.
Atrodonomales, smogas total gisbavo apiatai.
I'm listening. Continue.
Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era. Gratai aptikte, iruprit Vertini Savasia Salvebe Kaijis.
If there's another red blade out there, won't that be a problem?
Small Sio Popudus Mana Ira Padare Mananan Kali. Vataranai Angomis Akananorm, alas protas era.
I'm not going to like this, am I?
Carbejo Pargi. Atrodonomales, smogas total gisbavo apiatai. Gratai aptikte, iruprit Vertini Savasia Salvebe Kaijis.
Let's make this fast and quiet then.
Atrodonomales, smogas total gisbavo apiatai. Vataranai angomis akananorm, alas protas era.
Very well. Okay, so let us now infiltrate the gangster hideout, and we are going to be heading on over here by the looks of things. Yes, okay. So, from what I know of Hutter is very limited. I have not been on Hutter in quite some time, as, well, we played a Republic Trooper, and we also played a Sith Inquisitor, so we haven't really been on Hutter that much, so hopefully I won't end up getting lost too often, and I think all we need to do right here is pretty much just do a snipe, and wow, this is going to very easily be able to deal with these guys. Look at that, wow. that is some nice damage right there. Now, let's see here. We need to eliminate one more thief for the bonus. And now, do bear in mind that with the new experience gain, apparently, the bonus missions give a lot more in terms of experience, and maybe even some additional credits as well. I'm actually not entirely sure about that. But as you can see, we're already level 2, and that is just from the bonus mission and a couple of kills. So I've got to say that, this is the first time that we're leveling something up where we don't have the 12 times experience bonus, and we're going to have to do the class story missions as well as the planet story missions too. So there we have it. We have looted the stolen tribute, and we'll head back to Jeeg and see what he has to say. Hopefully we will have covered ourselves sufficiently. Let us try to take out this guy on the way. And obviously try not to move in the process as well. So let's actually just throw a grenade there as well. That's going to be a little bit better. We can try to disable some of our opponents. Make it a little bit easier to deal some damage to them, of course. And we are getting some pretty reasonable experience also from killing these guys. Yeah, it's actually leveling us up pretty swiftly, I've got to say. So I think probably we'll gain a level from completing this quest if we indeed do get some experience granted. But nevertheless, let's head in.
Sio taisek la plasma era. Padra vimos brandimus prostis cad adveritag.
What exactly are these gifts?
Gratai apticte iruprit virtini savasia sa vebe caegis. Vataranai angomis acananorm alas protas era.
Jeeg, from this point forward, operational security will be at a premium. You will not contact us from this terminal again.
Smal sio popudus mana ira padare mananan kali.
I understand you corrected Jeeg's mishandling of the situation, Agent. We'll now proceed.
Proceed to do what exactly?
Your next task is to access Nemro's inner circle. Present yourself to the Hutt as a fellow gangster, the Red Blade, and offer him Jeeg's gifts. One of the gifts is implanted with a listening device, which we will use to monitor conversations within Nemro's palace.
Are you listening for something specific?
At this juncture, our primary goal is to find weaknesses in Nemro's organization. Even if the Hutt won't join us, we might influence his lieutenants. Talk to Nemro and his men. Determine who we can turn and how we can sway them. We will be listening.
Whatever it takes to get me off this slime pit of a world.
There are far worse places, Blade. Enjoy this while it lasts. Be careful what you say. And lose the accent. When you're in the Hutt Palace, you're no longer an Imperial. Contact me from the cantina once Nemro has his presence. Keep her out.
Ooh, well, that should be very interesting as we gain our first piece of armor, some boots. Thank you very much for that. Some much-needed mastery and endurance benefits from that. And yes, I'm going to actually be anticipating what kind of accent our agent is going to use in this situation. I think it would be rather amusing, suffice it to say. So let us now head on, and we're going to be speaking to our trainer just before we head inside. And we'll see what we can actually gain from them. Yes, there we go. He is over here.
I know every trick.
Oh, okay, so he's giving us Shiv. Okay, well, Shiv is a melee attack. Okay, well, of course. Okay, we'll put that on F then, and we'll see what we can do about dealing some damage, stabbing some rather unscrupulous individuals, shall we say. Okay, well, this is a very grand palace, I have to admit. And hopefully, hopefully Nemro will be a little understanding. Oh yeah, that's never going to happen, is it? Never in a million years. He is a Hutt after all, and, well, they are not known for their understanding, that's for sure. They do like gifts, though, and we have quite a few of those, thanks to Jeeg, of course. Okay, so let us now speak to Lynn, who I believe might actually have an important mission.
Hello there, handsome. No, don't say anything yet. Play it casual. I'm an old girlfriend and we're getting reacquainted. A mutual friend thinks it's important that you acquire some new skills and weaponry. I've arranged a contact in Jaguna to get you started. Now pretend we're all caught up and leave, casually.
It was great seeing you again. Keep in touch.
You too, Blade. Be safe out there.
Oh my. Okay, I think that's really cool, actually. Wow, his accent was... Well, it convinced me, shall we say. Okay, so, yeah, let us head in to the Imperial Agent phase, and we'll speak to our new friend in just a moment after we have dealt with Nemro.
The pirate's on his way. Security droids say he's armed, but he won't be trouble.
Let's hope not. Here he is now.
I'll go tell the boss.
This is Carol's. Tell the throne room that the Blades arrived. When Nemro shows, stay at least 5 meters back and don't come up unless you're called. One wrong move, and you're a pile of ash.
You worried I'm gonna cause trouble?
Just going over the rules. You've got a reputation, and we don't want any problems. Allow me to present Nemro the Hutt, the illustrious crime king of Jaguna.
Kutsinanjie Jatongi Ma Techu Jiliska Tanana Ime Chaijo Ronchika Dodi Buna Buna Manchika Bog Nonis Nemo.
Vast treasures, plundered from worlds in every sector of the galaxy. All for you, great Nemro.
Kapatonga Chisa Bijawongi Chikatoko.
Not bad. Nemro, the idols here are real Orodium. The cloth looks like...
Manama Asha Bijo Kipuna Malituta Odmishka Kabano Tasema Ki Ubaki Wata Bangi Danko Batoga Wata.
We have business to discuss.
Kunchuta Kasu Yali Koira Tokanti Kong.
Of course, mighty Nemro.
Kubajiji Gorting Noli Makichi-san.
Kikuna mo, uban chone alipa, istin koto.
Kunchuta Kasu Yali Koira Tokanti Kong.
Looks like your audience with Nemro is over. You'll have to forgive the interruption. I've been working for that Hutt since he killed my gang when I was 13. Trust me, you can't talk to him when he's like this.
Seems like your boss has some temper. Why stay with him?
Because Nemro's got power and smarts, along with his temper. I like things a little more orderly than he does, but I don't complain. We're having trouble with the Fathra clan, and it's getting to all of us. Fathra's out of line, but the Hutt cartel hasn't bothered to interfere.
So it's a business dispute. What are you feuding over?
Everything. The mines, the factories, the slaving operations. Now look, I need to work up new plans with security, and keep an eye on Tothosian to keep him from suggesting anything stupid. In the meantime, you're a guest, and you've got our permission to do business here. You got the run of the palace, so I'll see you around.
Oh, okay, so it appears we have one of Nemro's lieutenants interested in us in the form of that Ratataki, so we're gonna see what actually happens with that, but nevertheless, we can now go to the palace suite, and I'm actually unsure where we have to go for the new friend. So let's just take a look on the map real quick. Oh, just right outside. Oh, never mind. That actually appears to be the Imperial Agent Trainer, which we already spoke to acquire our Shiv ability, so never mind about that. Ah, it seems as though we have to disable Nemro's hidden surveillance in a variety of different objects in our room here. Okay, we've already done one. Wouldn't it be amusing if it was all on the same desk? Nope, of course not. No, they wouldn't be that stupid, surely. No, of course not. Okay, so let's check this Pazak table? Maybe? No? Okay. Well, what about this bottle? It's surely going to be in a bottle of liquor. Yes, there we go. Okay, so anything else? Shall we check the wardrobe? Maybe. Maybe we'll be lucky? No, no such luck. Ah, it's definitely going to be the door panel, isn't it? Who wouldn't put it in a door panel? If it's not that, then it's definitely this table. Yes. Okay. So, I'll just keep saying this. It's definitely this table. Oh, yep, there we go. I was going to say, and it's definitely this, and it's definitely that. But no, thank you very much. Now, let us interact with the holo terminal.
Well done, Agent. The listening device is working perfectly, and Nemro can keep no more secrets from us. Imperial intelligence has determined that Nemro's human lieutenant, Carlos Jarvis, is the weak link in his operation. You're going to twist the man until he serves us.
He won't be any trouble to manipulate.
Unfortunately, Carlos is on the verge of disfavor with Nemro, while the Twi'lek Lieutenant Taflajan, I believe, is Nemro's rising star. I want you to go to Carol's and offer your services as the Red Blade. Do whatever is required to bring Carol's glory in Nemro's eyes.
What kind of help should I offer? We can't afford to make him suspicious.
You're the Blade. You're a pirate and a traitor. You want him as an ally. You're acting as a mercenary. Work it out. One other thing, Agent. This operation of ours has drawn the attention of a member of the Dark Council, Darth Jadus himself. The Council's authority is second only to that of the Emperor. It's a rare honor for an intelligence operation to be overseen in this way.
We don't need the oversight of Sith to do our job.
Watch what you say. We answer to the Sith whether you feel we need them or not. Report back once you've rendered whatever aid Carol's requires. Keep her out.
Oh, well, very well. Let us now make our way out of here with our new blaster rifle, and we'll then head back to Carol's Jarvis, who we will be speaking to, of course, and it appears as though we're playing ping-pong with the rooms right here. We are just going back and forth in between the phases. So let's see what transpires here.
Don't be in such a hurry, Blade. Don't you remember me? Your old buddy, Dino Ray? Now, you haven't aged well since we met up on Hoth. Your nose and your skin. But you couldn't be an imposter. You know your friend Dino.
Get out of my way. I'm doing business with Nemro now.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot about the Red Blade's visit to Hutta, which puts me in a bind. You see, you don't look like the Blade I know. The Blade who owes me credits. But you say you're the Blade, so I'll take you at your word and ask for my money. You understand?
Maybe we can deal. How much money are we talking about?
Let's see, I could factor in interest, what you did to my ship, but that's not how pals do things. Yeah, I don't know where the real Blade is, and I don't care. But if you want me to keep your secret, I'll need enough credits to keep me comfortable.
Is that enough? Take your money and get out of here.
Good call. Been a pleasure seeing you again, Blade.
Okay, so to explain my decisions in that conversation there, I was anticipating that there may be some eyes watching us, and so I thought, well, what better way to keep our cover than to act as peacefully as we could at this moment in time. Of course, that does not mean that we are going to be holding back the entire way. No, no, no. We are going to be acting as efficiently and as ruthlessly as we can. We are not going to be pulling any punches. We are just going to act as efficiently as possible and get the mission done. That is how I'm going to play this, at least.
Blade, come on over. Glad to see you're enjoying the palace. Look, I've only got 5 minutes before I have to go meet with some alien freaks, and I want to ask you something. You've been around the galaxy a few times. What's it like dealing with the Empire?
It's been good business, and the government hasn't given me much trouble.
You're one of the last real independents. I admire you for that, but your kind is dying out. The Hutts have taken control of the gangs. and I think real soon the Republican Empire will want control of the Hutts, even if Nimro won't believe it. So if we gotta pick a side, I want to pick a winner, and I don't see the Empire losing.
Like it or not, the Empire does seem to be the future.
I hope so, and not just because of business either. My sons are free traders. They're doing business in the Sullus system. It's their first time dealing with the Empire, so I worry. I probably shouldn't. But you came to me for a reason. What can I do for you, Blade?
Look, I need credits, fast, and I'm not picky about what it takes.
I'm not a charity. Still, I could use someone who can work alone and get results. Nemro's been stewing in his slime since we lost a shipment of rare ores in the Evokai lands. He blames me for some reason. Now the Evokai, they're Hutta natives from before the cartel came. They mostly want us dead. If you get that shipment back, I'll pay you good.
How much money are we talking about?
More than enough. I'm not negotiating. There's a work camp outside Jaguna. Nimro set it up for some Evokai who wanted peace. Bad deal. Poor rubes. The chief there, Odef, was supposed to talk to the other Evokai tribes about returning the ore, but he didn't come through. He knows something, though. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an appointment to keep. But I look forward to seeing if the Red Blade's as good as they say.
Well, I think we are better than they say. So, let us head on out, and we'll be reporting to our new friend, but obviously only to complete that mission and gain a little bit of experience. Nothing to really worry about there. And then, of course, we will be making our way on to Odef and completing that mission, retrieving the shipment as swiftly as we can, and then making our way from there. Now, obviously, I'm wondering, seeing as we've already acquired a blaster rifle, there really is no need to give me another one, even though this particular quest or mission decided to say, oh, you're gonna need some new equipment, gonna need some weapons and so forth. So I'm actually wondering what they're gonna be giving me here.
Anonymity, deception.
It appears nothing apart from half a level. That's actually pretty nice, I gotta say. That's not bad. And, oh, thank you very much for the stun ability. Oh, yes, that's gonna come in mighty handy. Very nice indeed. Okay, well, as we make our way over to the flight path here, I am going to be ending this episode off here, and next time on Star Wars The Old Republic Imperial Agent Edition, we are going to be making our way over and completing this mission where we are going to speak to Odef and see where the shipment is. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.